Guess who's back again. We are back. Share it with your friends. That it makes sense.
The musicality on that was a little bit off.
My choir teacher will be very upset.
And I am upset.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Are we ready? Hey everyone, it is the Girls from Straight No Chaser podcast, and we are back. Happy New Year. Happy beginning of, the chaos that is already 2022. For me, at least. I'm sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah.
at least for moi. Well, what's up, y'all? We are happy to be back here in this space with you, and we're excited to kind of, give you a little update on our life and tell you what's been happening and just share with you guys. So we're gonna start off the way we always do with liquor. Help us, Lord. What are we drinking, y'all?
The usual tequila.
Love it. Oh,
because I don't learn.
That is not a shot, babes.
That's a whole. Giselle have a whole bottle, yes?
Listen,
this is my shot.
It's day 11.
I didn't have a new year. Boss.
Same. We'll tell them about that.
Oh, yeah.
They'll probably hear it too because
they're probably talking about it too.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Clink, clink, clink.
For the new year. Woo.
Okay.
Woo. That's nice. That
was nice. Oh my God, that's my first big drink.
Yeah, I've been drinking from my Prosecco for a minute, so.
My mom popped a bottle a couple days ago, and I'm only now getting to drink it.
What?
I mean, let's start it off like this. Raise your hand if you had COVID for the new year.
50%.
Girl, you better raise that hand.
You're muted.
You're muted, Jans. Jan's talking like she's not muted on this thing.
Oh my goodness, I've been talking this whole time. I don't know, just ignore me.
Why
that's
would
how
we
long
just
of a
ignore
break we
you?
had, y'all.
Yeah, why would we just ignore you?
I've been saying things. I've been in the conversation.
I didn't even realize you were saying anything.
Your mouth wasn't moving, my
That's
friend,
mouthing.
so you might have been having part of that conversation in your head.
Oh no.
Rough start, guys. Rough start.
We're only day 11, y'all. Day 11.
Nah, but the year went off with a shoo.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my first day. This is my first day out in society. It was a really big day for me. So this is my first day of the new year. Thank you.
Was it like you're revealing? What is that when they do with Simba, when they reveal Simba?
Yeah, but it was me going and collect money.
I don't know the rest of the song.
It's the circle of life. When they
Circle. Yeah.
You have to like hit it. You have to punch it. When
in
you
the money.
Boy, I find it really off key today with songs.
Sorry, that was a good percent. Oh my God.
So what's up? What's happening? What's popping, girls?
I don't know. Should we update people besides like our little COVID update?
Should we update? Should we go into our polls? What do we want to do?
I don't know what we want to do first. We want to get into the polls first.
Yeah, maybe let's get into the polls because I don't know much to. I need to remember. I feel like nothing has happened in my life.
Okay. I mean, all right. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'm sure things have happened, but we'll get into the polls first. I'm the local poll person. Hi, ready for the fishbowl? I think our question this year was to tell us your New Year's resolution by finishing our podcast name. So our podcast name, Straight No Chaser, you had to finish it with something. So straight no, whatever your resolution for the year was. Mine on Instagram was straight no fight up because I'm not fighting up. Man, woman, child, anybody. I'm not fighting up. Maybe if your hair looks similar to mine, I might give you a little extra, but I didn't try to fight up with nobody.
Straight none of that this year.
Straight none or what? I would like you to say the word out of your mouth.
Anyway, what I was gonna say was that your Instagram one was straight no long talk.
Long talk. I think in the group chat was no fighter, but
and
on Instagram was straight no long talk because voice a big wave, no long talk, no short talk.
Yeah, remember the last time when you quoted that song? I had no idea what you were talking.
Same.
And that's why I'm here to introduce you to the best
I'm
thing.
like, what song is that?
Can I make a shameless plug from the Instagrams? There's a song called Wicked, right? It's by, hold 1 second.
You're on mute.
I read so.
Yeah, I know. I was telling Alexa to hush. Yeah. There's a song not on Instagram. There's a song called Wicked by Ding Dong in Trinidad and another artist. I have to get his name. Produced by Nikolai Green. I don't know, always on Instagram fighting up with Nikolai. The song is called Wicked, and I want people to go and check it out. But before I do that, I need to be able to tell you the name of the other artist so that I don't look like an absolute idiot. And that artist's name is on Instagram is Amptone Music, AMPTONE Music. The name of the song is Wicked. Listen, the point of the song is that woman is always blame man for thing, and it's really them that doing the thing. But I missed the whole part of the whole point of the song, because they have a part of the song that says, because man is dog, 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 dog. And that's all I sing it. I don't care what the rest of the song saying. So if y'all listening to the podcast, if y'all watching us on YouTube, you're checking out the song Wicked, Amptone Music, Viking Ding Dong, and of course, Nikolai Green, NMG Music on Instagram. That's my shameless plug. They didn't ask me to do this, but I support the people that I know in the industry. And it's a really best song because that little part that say, "This man is dog, dog, dog."
And that is really all you got from this, huh?
That's
and
all.
This how we going into 2022, huh?
We're going into 2022 with facts. And the song, it also says that woman don't nice, and there's truth to that.
Yeah,
the song back. So I want y'all to listen to it when y'all get a chance. But back to what we were supposed to be doing, which was to be talking about people's resolutions with straight no chasers, naming it. And the first one that we had is from a very good friend. Straight, no time to be redder than I ever, no time to be redder than I ever was before. I think it was no better time to be redder than I ever was before. We have one friend, right? One mutual friend that thrives on the redness. So good night to you, eh? Good night.
I feel like we should put a pop quiz on that one. Can our audience guess who that person is? Because I know we have a lot of Grenadian listeners, right? Yeah. So if y'all watch this, leave it in the comments or on Instagram too. Let us know who you think that is.
The person that says straight no time to be redder than I ever was before. Who said that? Right. The next one was straight no pettiness. Okay. That's not for me, but y'all be safe.
I know it's kind of hard for me too.
Yeah, I am who I am.
I really try, I do really try to just be like, breathe in, breathe out, let it go, let it go.
But people be doing it. They do it
but
to
people just be testing all sorts of limits.
And then I gotta be petty. Gotta be mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't try to not be petty, but I commend people who try not to be petty. I don't try.
So me and me.
I think I've been petty in a while, man. Have I been petty in a while?
Good for you.
I haven't received pettiness from you in a very long time, and I'm not even saying like days.
Like I haven't, I don't know. I feel like I know and then.
Good for you.
I mean, we had a small conversation where you actively chose not to be petty.
Oh, we did?
I'm so proud.
Yes.
Conscious of the fact that
you were conscious of the fact that you were trying not to be petty.
Huh. I wish I could grow up one day.
Look at
I
you.
didn't even realize I grewed.
You grewed, girl. You grewed. I love that. Another one says, fake, straight, no fake connections.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I could add that to my list.
I don't have the time for it, honestly. I am busy. Do not have time.
Yeah, I agree.
Connect to people that aren't really genuine. I don't have that interest. But
it's enough to nurture the current relationships.
Exactly.
With people.
Do you know that was one of my intentions?
I have the time to nurture, and you're like, yo, I have nothing left.
Yeah, one of my actual intentions for the year was to maintain and nurture and grow the connections that I already have. So straight, no fake connections. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. There's another one. Straight, no negative vibes.
That should be standard.
Yeah.
It should be standard, and I think everybody should want it for themselves. So our gift to you, no negative vibes. Straight, no negative vibes.
Cheers to that.
Next one. Cheers to that.
Yeah. I feel that.
I have my bottle here.
Next one, and this one, I think every dancehall song have it. Straight, no bad mind people.
That also should be standard. Cheers to that.
It should be. It should be.
You know, sorry, wasn't it just real quick? I was just telling this to Daryl and even my best friend the other day. Is like, I think I became so trusting of people. Like, it's still hard for me to understand that there's bad mind people out there versus other people will be like, Bahar, like you're too gullible. But like, I still at this age of 37,
damn,
find it unbelievable that there's bad mind people out there.
Next, we have straight, no procrastinating.
I'll put my hand up and say I said that because I told people the entire 2 weeks that I was home. I was like, this is the most rest that I'm going to be getting for this year because my plan is to freaking kick ass at everything that I do and get the things done that I need to get done. And I am a huge procrastinator. I did it all through high school. I did it all through college, did it all through university, each and every time. So I'm really trying not to do that. And I'm currently putting off something and I refuse to put it off any longer. I'm probably going to work on it as soon as we're done recording.
Good job.
That's good.
So you got to know yourself.
You have to know yourself and you have to be able to, awareness is the first part. You have to be self-aware.
Self-aware.
Next. I cannot read this one. Okay, it begins with an R and ends with man. So if somebody else could say it for me, because I cannot read this. I cannot. I tried to type it.
Is it
no?
Is it a red man?
Huh?
Oh, you want to read it?
Yeah, read it for me.
Ramen?
Straight, no, a Rasta man.
Giselle just passed out.
I don't
off screen.
But whoever that come from, hot.
Why are Jan's giving us side eye? Jan's giving us side eye.
Ask where it come from.
Me and Giselle dead.
Not two ways to kill me, with bad KFC and with straight no.
That's what I said.
It's how since in the group chat the girl could not even say Rasta man.
Yeah.
She was
straight no.
And I was like, I'm gonna finish it for you.
I can't. Well, I don't know what but straight no, those kinds. You see these people. Somebody said, not me. Be safe. Somebody said, no, these kinds of men. No locksman. Somebody said straight no locksman.
There you go.
Somebody else, not me. I'm not lying to myself this year. Straight no lies to yourself. Straight no Sunday scaries.
What?
That's me. I think that's a term that's used here a lot. So it's like, when you have work to do on a Monday, you've kind of like logged off for the weekend. And then Sunday, I used to have this habit of, which I've gotten away from, is like, let me check my emails now Sunday night, prep for the week, versus I just turned it into, I'll just check my shit on Monday morning. I think
like
some of that has to do with the fact that also hand in hand with procrastination, you probably put off some work, you kind of unplugged for the weekend. And now you just don't want to go back to, shit that was probably burning you out. So that is my intention, is like to set myself up where I don't have to Sunday night start worrying about like the rest of the week.
Like actually enjoy your entire weekend.
Yeah.
You deserve that, honestly.
I do believe you deserve that as well. And everybody deserves that. If you're into Sunday scaries, guys, at least try. If it has been doing bad for you, then try.
Yeah.
Next on the list. Straight no more, I don't love you. And more, I effing love you. So I'm guessing, because I had to add in a couple words there, but it was 450 piece. Straight no more, I don't love you, and more, I effing love you.
Listen, I think straight do you, but there's a version of the straight do you, but there's also a version of that called straight no feelings.
I think I'm on that this year. I'm like, I don't know. This has been me for maybe a couple months now, but I've gotten to the place again where I'm like, I'm okay with cutting people off immediately. I was telling Giselle, I was like, I've taken so much from people sometimes, and like I've just like endured so much nonsense in friendships that I'm okay with literally just never talking to you again. I'm not blocking you. I'm just not responding. And if I respond, it's real generic. And I will watch you dead in your face like
it's okay to give people a rest sometimes.
No rest, it's a let go, because I need to let go.
Oh shit.
But you're both correct. I find you're both correct. I think that it's okay to give people a rest. Sometimes people need a little rest. And it's not necessarily that they need the rest, but you need to rest them.
Yeah.
And then there are definitely some people who need to be let go. Mm-hmm. You see, that game with the paddle and the ball where you could throw it outside and then it come back, and you throw it outside and then it come back. I am not a paddle ball, so I don't have time for that. You see all of them let go and bring you back and let you and bring you back, and I'm being very specific about what I am saying for a very specific reason. But you see, them kind of things they saw, I don't have time for that.
Look around. Them rocks,
I don't have time for that. It's
not it.
Dude, look, this girl is stuck again.
It's not you either. So you're good. It's not even me. And if you're watching, it's not you. And if you're listening, it's not you either. Right?
You boo. Yeah. It's you.
It's either it's time. There are times I think that is either you give somebody a little lie down. And then if you find you're lying down the person plenty, let the person.
It's not meant to be. Yeah. I think I'm coming to the place where I'm okay with friendships no longer being friendships.
I'm always okay with that.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if this ever happened to y'all, but I also had got into that phase too, probably like a couple of years ago, because I found myself getting anxiety of like, if something went wrong, like the first question would have been to myself, like, did I do something wrong? Right. And I think I just got so tired of that type of anxiety where then I just went extreme. I was just like you out, and honestly, cutting off dead weight was super helpful.
Yeah.
That's just it.
I know the world is heavy enough on our shoulders. Any more dead weight sitting on there.
Yeah.
I don't ever feel like I don't know. Like cutting off friends for me, it's not that it's easy, because it's easy. And not because I find it easy to let people go, but it's because I know that I am a good friend. And I know that I I check in, or you won't hear from me all the time, but when you hear from me, you're gonna have a genuine, heartfelt conversation. You're gonna know that even if you're gonna feel my presence in your life, and if it is that you choose not to reciprocate, then I feel very easy to just continue sending you good vibes and allow you to make a move, because I'm always sending out good intentions and just good vibes. I don't speak badly about my friends, so I know we can't be in drama. So if it is that you choose to step back, then I can always know that that's on you. So I never feel a type of way, and the door is always open for you to come back into my life. There's always room for you, but I just won't be making an effort. I'm just gonna have love and good vibes for you. And when you choose to want to be around me, then you will be received with love. And when you choose not to be in my life, then you oversow with love.
I love that.
I like that. I do.
That's something I strive for, because I am the same and opposite at the same time. Like, letting go friends is difficult for me because I know that I make friends with intention. So there are people who know we cool, and we link up every once in a while and we cool. But if I consider you my friend, if I call you one of my hoes, then that's like family, because I don't have any family here. So to be cutting off people, like, I have to like sit down with myself and think about it and go through this wave of emotions about it, because this is somebody that I actually let into my space. And all I don't let people into my space easily.
Yeah.
So it's not I have to toy with it, like, letting this person go. It's like ha 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 ha. But also, if it needs to happen, it needs to happen, and I should be able to do so, like Ayana said, with love, but not always being able to receive you when you decide that you want to throw back yourself, right? Unless it was something that, you sit down and you have a conversation like, hey, this is what happened, blah, 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 or this is what is happening currently in my life, and da, 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 then I could understand that. But I have to reach Ayana's space, and I ain't reached there yet.
I mean, listen, this is not a perfect science, because I cannot say that there aren't some people that will get a cold and hard, fast shutdown. I mean, there's always a time and place for that. Like, if you really show me your cards, Judas, then you get done.
Not Judas.
If it have to come to that, then there is always space for that. But you have some time before you reach there for me. Like, I can be very neutral, and I could say nothing to you at all. I have nothing to do with you, but it doesn't mean that, I'll shut you down if you try to mend the relationship. I definitely would not do that. But you're also not going to get anything from me in the interim. It doesn't mean that, we can't fix it. Like I said, the door is open.
Yeah.
But you had to walk to the door.
Yeah.
One time I tried to I was allowing myself to let a Judas back in, and then they continue to show their Judas ways. And after them reaching out and constantly wanting to talk to me about things, I was like, fine. And then they would see me in public with their friends that they were bad mouthing me with, and not say a thing. And I was like, bitch, then just don't talk to me.
Did you say like that, Rohan? I hope not.
I just never said anything to her again. I was just like, why would you want to reach out then? Why would you want to waste your energy when you know that you like bad talking me? Just bad talking me. It is enjoyable, is it not? If it's enjoyable, enjoy yourself.
I actually think people want to know that you still
think about them.
Think about them, yes, but also
maybe
this person still
have access to.
There you go. I still have access. That's the right term. I still have access to this person. And that's a dangerous line, because Ro, I absolutely know what you're talking about. I know your personality too. You give people 100 chances. Like I thought I was a person that gave a lot of chances. Like you, like way above. And I know like we've all like badmouthed you to tell you to stop that. But but that's just who you are. But I think that it is people just making sure like, oh, is this person still accessible to me? Or like they still in their own psychotic way are hoping that this genuine person does actually care about me a little bit. I don't know. It's weird and it's very psychotic, to be quite honest.
And I think that's why I'm like very adamant about just cutting people off right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't even want it for y'all. Like if I find like, and Giselle knows, wink, wink, not. Like if there's someone in your life who's like not being a genuine friend or a genuine person in your life, I don't even want you to tell me their name. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me about this person because that person is not good for you and I don't like it and I will tell them off on your behalf. But try not to be a bitch,
No, and this is a conversation that I've had with every single one of y'all. I don't know if I've had, because I haven't spoken to be one-on-one in a little while, but you see that term having access to you, every few months we have this conversation because there would be people who would pop up after not speaking to me for months.
Listen, hold on. Let's revisit those resolutions.
Yeah, let me
go back to that.
And we'll come back to that.
No, there's a specific one I'm calling to memory. But anyway, we press on.
So we'll stick up in there. We'll catch back to that and then we'll go back. But there is one. So we just did the No More I Don't Love You. Straight no, letting myself down, getting in my own way this year.
Nice. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like it. And this is coming at a really good time for me because I told somebody something like maybe an hour, 2 hours ago, and he was like, yo, you're on shit. And let me tell you why. Because you always want to and you always want to and you always want to. And they just do it. And I went, oh, but I also went, fair. I couldn't even feel bad about it because I know it's true. Right. And that has to do with another part of my life, like entertainment and them kind of things there. So I heard when he told me that, I was like, oh. And then I was like, you know what? I can't even fault him for saying that because it's always I want to. And I had to do with a lot of no confidence. And I said that, I was like, in truth and in fact, I don't have confidence in that part, but I'm being intentional about doing that this year. And that's true. So straight no, getting in my own way. Like, you had to try it. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. Just, you had to take that leap of, I don't know what you want to call it, faith, or just stepping out of your comfort zone.
And you know what? We stepped out of our comfort zone to start this podcast. And we just went and we talked about it for very long. And kept talking about like, when are we gonna start it? We're so funny. We're gonna start it. And then we did it and we didn't. And we kept pushing it and pushing it. And we were like, stop. Yeah. We're doing it. Yeah. And that's just it. So.
And y'all fucking love us. Y'all love us. Y'all love us. If you're hearing me, you know you love us. If you're watching me, you know you love us. We funny. I get too many messages from my Trinidad friends about how much they love Ayana, how much they love Rohan, how much they love B. They would never say how much they love me because they're accustomed to me already. Mm-hmm.
And because they're your friends, so they know they tell her that.
You see, Rohan whispered it, but you didn't have to say it, right? Straight no pettiness, right?
Oh.
That wasn't me being petty.
I'm too honest.
That was me being honest. I'm not petty. I'm honest.
Yeah, that was the truth.
Okay.
Listen, Giselle know how she stay. Because I know a human individual who does want to be throwing like a talk for her, and I had to tell the person, you're being too generous in your compliments. You had to give her a piece and cut out half. Tell her.
And that person does that.
Yes, so if I say, I should call her and tell her you see her today, and you find she kinda was looking good, right? I say you had to give her a piece and still cut out half, and then you'll get through. So said, so done.
Hey, wait, hold on.
I don't know about the get through part.
No, I mean, I'm just saying the compliment brought the reaction that they were always trying to get.
Do you know what they're talking about?
Mm-mm.
I find we need to have a sidebar or a after bar.
An
Either
after
way,
bar.
a bar will be had.
So Giselle just real predictable and so said, so done.
But I'm predictable to y'all. I'm not predictable to the outside
Look,
sources.
let me just make a public announcement. My services are now available. Anybody who is seriously interested in dating Giselle, see me. I offer consultancies. I will guide you. I will be your guru.
Your guru.
That's
how she pronounced guru. I'll be your guru.
No gurus. No gurus. No gurus.
Not appropriation.
I don't think so.
Y'all, Giselle said I'm Indian, so.
But Ayana, you know how I meant that. Stop it. You know how I meant that. We can't put this on Beyonce's internet with that there.
You can't put on Hot Sauce Drake's internet either.
I'm not gonna call it that. Moving on. The next one is so we did no letting myself down, getting in my way, which is good. Straight no bullshit. That was it. Straight no bullshit. No bullshit.
Cheers. In any shape, form, size, gender, length, character space.
Straight no bullshit. If it's too long an email, bullshit. And we say no to that.
Nope.
I only respond to money emails right now. When can I check? Today.
And the last response that we have, straight no games. Unless I'm playing and winning.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good one.
I mean, I don't have to win. I don't have to win. But I want to know the rules of the game so that if I lose in good conscience. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't make me lose by default because you're playing a game that I don't know.
Yeah.
Just let me know the rules so it could be a fair game.
I agree.
Yeah.
Straight no games. No games.
I just don't play games. I never even finished a game of Monopoly.
I like games, and I like games, but my thing is, my personality is playful banter. So that kind of game I like. But if we're not playing the same game, Daddy, then leave man alone. And this is not about man. I'm just putting that out there since the owners out there, outsiders, that is always about man inside here. It's not
this
about
is also for workspaces.
Yeah, no games. You see that?
This is for friendships.
This is those emails back and forth that say as per my previous email, and please correct me if I'm wrong. No, I didn't have that. They don't have that. Let me just be clear.
That's for violence.
Yeah, that is game still. That is game still. I don't have that. I don't have time for that. Nobody
just
should have.
Tell me, I believe you're wrong. Just tell me that. I believe you're wrong. From our last conversation, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that's what we said. Or something like that, like proper communication that, like, I don't have to.
For real.
But those were all from our fishbowl, from our responses. So thank you to all those people who responded. We love you so much for taking part and engaging with us on our social media. And if you want to be a part of the social media experience, please follow us at straightnotechaser.podcast and click the link in our bio. Linktree will take you everywhere you need to go, including your preferred streaming platform, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube.
Yay.
Or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yep. So that was us, and those are some very good intentions, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
We need to go back to what we were talking about.
Yes.
So where are you at? Come, let's get back there, because that's really on brand to what we plan to talk about tonight.
What was that?
Why are you asking me? You know, I have like short term, long term. I have no memory, and the COVID made it worse. Why would
It's when we're talking about friendships. Jizzy.
You would really ask me.
No, I lost to her.
Where we stick the pin? But it's you that stick the pin.
Where me? Okay.
All girls sticking each other's pins and don't know where the pin is.
Stuck it. I can't find the pin.
Remember where we stuck the pin?
I don't know where the pin is.
We were talking about friends and the accessibility.
Right.
Every couple months. Okay, there we go.
Right. So what I was saying is that I've had this conversation with.
You are real good at it.
Yeah, she good because I did not remember that. And that was like.
I would have never find that pin.
It's still lost by me.
Because the haystack is over here, so I would not find it either. I think what I was saying is that I've had this conversation with Rohan and Ayana a lot in the last few months with people not dropping off, but we just stop talk and then pop back up and just want to have like hey, let me pass by here. Hey, let's do this. I'm like, but why? Or hey, checking in, blah blah blah. And my actual initial reaction is what? And one of them would get the phone call. It became less of the one that is down from me right now in my view, because Rohan is just be like, what you calling me to upset me for?
Yeah, because why?
No, always what you calling me to upset me for. Yeah, but like that be a genuine reaction though, like why are you messaging or calling me like just so like that was the last thing that we did was that was not a good thing, and then
sorry to interrupt you because they don't treat you right when they are in your life. And then they just want to come back. I want to play nice. I want to ask you when I could come and check you. Never. Don't come. Do not come. Don't message me. Don't call me. Don't smoke signal me. I don't want to hear from you. Go.
No smoke signal?
No. Don't come and do no ritual and don't smoke signal me. I don't want it.
Do not come.
Blow your smoke away.
Listen, Giselle, you have received your orders.
Yes, and but the answer is always these people want to make sure or to see if they still have access to you. And I really had to go through this like a couple times because as stupid as I can be, as bitchy as I can be, I hold on to connections that I make, and I explained that before because I have brought you into my space and that's for a reason. And it's like, I forget her, or we could move past it. And I could still move past that with some people, right? But you see all of them, I want to make sure I have access to you. You don't. But I could still be cool. And that's where the confusion lies. Because now I can really be cool. Hey, what's going on? Bam. So I could.
No, I don't believe in even doing that because you're putting yourself in a position where you have to put on this facade because you have a cutoff with that person, but your personality and the personality of the people in this chat right now is that we're very open and we're very loving and we're very just receiving to our people and our friends and like people who come around who are seemingly nice. That is the people that we are, and that's why we're friends. You understand? So when you have to now put on this facade of just having like a cutoff moment with this person, when you were that good with the person that you could be open with them, and now you're cutting yourself short, like then you start feeling a type of way. And I don't want that for my people. And that's why I just tell you, don't call me and tell me these things because it's upsetting because I will message them. I have no problem because I don't really like anybody. I like people, but I don't like people who mess with people who are nice and good to them. When you have someone who's good in your life, when you decide that you're gonna mess with them and you're gonna see how far you can go and see if you have access to it, that is absolutely atrocious. Because there are good people out there who are very willing to be open and loving with you, and you take a little bit of them every single time you do something that's really shitty. And I know that's how I am, and I know maybe y'all aren't the same, but y'all are similar. Mm-hmm. Where it will kind of put a little dent in your heart and your soul.
That's nice.
It's not nice. So leave me alone.
Yeah. But there's also a part, and you all know, like, I do a lot of introspection every year as I go silent for a portion of time, do some introspection, see what's going on. And I don't find that any one person must make me deviate from the person that I naturally am. Right? And I am naturally bitchy, but when you are a certain person to me, I am naturally open and loving to you. Still a bitch. You know that, Ayana. You know that, Rohan. B don't know the extent of my bitch, but
she can come. She can give me that.
She knows the extent of my bitch.
Cat fight shit Rohan does be having. I don't have time for that.
Right? But I am very open and loving to all of y'all and to the etceteras that we have in our friend group, and I have in my friend groups as well, right? I mean, etceteras because they're not here right now. Oh God, no, yeah, you know, but that's a bitch, right? But I refuse to let someone who is coming with their malintent stop me from being that person. So if you come to me and you're speaking to me, you can come to there has to be boundaries. Boundaries for me is hard, they're very hard to set, because once you have access to me, you have access to me. You understand? Like,
that's exactly what I was talking about, receiving them with love. It's like, I'm gonna just stay as I am and continue just putting goodness and good vibes for everyone that I encounter, and how you choose to act is on you. You know, there is always room for cutting people off, because you also, you know, you can't just, you know, there is darkness where there's light, and I'm going to give a lot of light, but it doesn't mean that I do not have the ability to shut that down when it's necessary. But, you know, my general demeanor is always, we cool. We always cool.
And at a certain point, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna match your energy. So if you're fucked up, and I fuck up too. And I'm like, you can't dictate how I am. Like, I refuse to let you dictate how I am. So I'm gonna be who I am, and you can reach as far as I let you, but that boundary is set there. And you can't get any further. But somebody in the back of the line could come around and flash their VIP card and get through. That is what access is. A VIP card in my life right now. And people who have access to me, they know they have access to me. The sad part is there are people who will always have access to me, and they know that. That's the sad part. There are people who will always have access to me. People who Rohan don't hate.
Oh.
Right? People who Rohan don't hate. There are people who Rohan does not hate that have access to me. They know they have access. They will always have access to me. And everybody else could just fight up.
I always say that, you know, there should be no one that could just always have access to you. I mean, sometimes we had to make some hard and very difficult and very tough decisions for the betterment of our quality of life and living. If it is that is time to get cut out, then it's time to get cut out. It don't, listen, it's only God and my mother could stay in my life. I mean, and I love all of y'all to death. But if it is that I have to get to the point to cut you, then it means that you have done something to really show me
that you're not who I thought you were.
Yep.
Thank you. And if
you're not who you were before.
Yeah, if it is that you are keeping it inconsistent or consistently inconsistent, and you are talking a talk that you are not walking, then it's not a decision that I have made. It's actually a decision that you have made, because I have remained in a place of giving love and wishing good intent on the people in my life. So if you have done some shit that requires cutting out, then that was a you thing. That wasn't me. That's a you problem. You cut yourself out. You done bust your own toe.
Oh,
That was
but you
not
know what?
me.
Straight no lying to myself. I have not reached there with everybody. I have reached there with a number of people, but I haven't reached there with everybody. I'm working on that, but also, like I said, I'll be myself until I reach that point. Now I have reached that point with a number of people, like I said. Because there are people that all you know cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me. Can't talk. Hello.
New phone, who this?
Not even new
But
face,
those are
new
the
ears.
unimportant people who never really had access to you. I specifically want you to cut out the people who have had access to you and fumble that shit. They can't even hold a ball properly
Shit.
with a finger.
No. What is in an alphabet?
F you.
Oh man.
People who don't deserve it. They don't deserve light in their lives. And like, I don't want people to think that, actually, you know what? Yeah, we think very highly of ourselves because we know we're very good friends and we are who we are. So never mind what I was trying to say. But we are very good friends to each other. And I appreciate our friendship because, like, y'all know when I went to school in Canada, I didn't speak to y'all all the time, but I knew that my friends had my back no matter what. I know that we could contact each other weeks from now and we go back to normal because there's no ill intent between us. There's nothing but love, and we get busy. We have a million things on all our lists, right? So we don't need to be on each other's ass 24/7, and nobody ever feels the type of way about any of it. So I know we have a certain love to give and like show people.
All right, so we're giving a little bit of updates, right? So we already said in the beginning that 2 or 3 of us out of the 4 of us here had the COVID. It was a time we were fine, thank the Lord. None of us had any none of us had any major symptoms or anything like that. Myself being an asthmatic, my lungs were fine. So we praise God for that, or whoever your eternal being is. Updates, Rohan.
Why me? Why is me?
Because we literally just took a pause so that we could tell your story.
Ghost and I liked it.
Let me tell you something.
Bro, can you give me a high five, please? Give me a high five. Not I kissed a ghost and I like it.
I made you proud.
You really did.
Great. Because that was definitely dead and gone. I don't know how I get back there, but let me tell you, the way I plan to do stupid shit, when you see me doing stupid shit, it's because it was a planned out situation in my head. And I really be telling myself, girl, what up, girl? Are you gonna do some stupid shit, eh? Yeah, you know. And that's how the conversation happened. It's very ditzy in my head. Comes out my mouth too.
It also came out her mouth and she said it to me.
Did I? That makes sense.
Did.
Yeah. We were like 7 tequilas in.
I'm gonna do this.
That makes sense.
And obviously she
Can I ask, when did she have this conversation with you? On the beach?
Where were we?
And we
were
in the
at
devil
the bar
place?
paying our bill. No, we were paying our bill at the bar.
At the beach bar?
No.
At the devil place?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And she said it. She said it.
I said it with my whole mouth.
So when she said it the next day, I was like, well, you did say you were gonna, so
yeah.
You did.
I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. Didn't do anything crazy. I just did something that I shouldn't have.
I know B is a little bit confused.
No regrets.
I'm so confused.
Well, honestly, I can't tell you this story because honestly, I can't tell you the story in full because, it'll be embarrassing in approximately 48 hours. So, Yeah, I'm gonna tell you after, baby.
That's fine. You could tell me after.
It's honestly already embarrassing because when you talk back in life.
There's a song for that, Giselle. Be a DJ now.
She make a talk back. Na-na-na.
Is that a real song or
She
you just
make
made
a
that up?
talk back is by Crazy and Jeanette. Is it Crazy?
You see,
The
and
name of
that's
the song
why
is
I love
The song for
Confession.
everything in life.
Yo, she's fucking Alexa.
She is.
She really is.
Thank you. I don't think it's by Crazy though, so don't. It's not Crazy, but it's somebody close to that. But the name of the song is Confessions. Confessions.
I think I know that song.
Yeah, the words go, he make a attack back. I think the man was going and then the other man come through, but he make a attack back.
Yeah.
And then yeah. But there's a song called Attack Back. Please consume.
Sometimes you just decide.
Consume.
I got that from my very good friend. I got that from my very good friend AJ. Something happened, like something that he used to do in Barbados, and instead of saying resume, they say consume. So I picked it up. I'm sorry.
Any hoot. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate my decision. You know, I made the decision that I made.
Girl, every experience is an
experience. Will it be embarrassing eventually? Yeah, because history repeats itself, and when someone just doesn't treat you the way you deserve to be treated, they're gonna do it again if you let them. So yeah, it'll be embarrassing. Once this is my first day leaving the house. Like, this is my first day leaving the house, so they haven't seen me in a while. But I presume, I figure that it just wouldn't make sense in approximately a day or two, you know. So that's just what it is. Sometimes you make decisions, and sometimes you just have to.
That's okay. Listen, it happens to the best of us. It's fine, and no regrets.
I can't wait for this side text.
In that moment, you had a good time. Whether you will decide to have a good time again, in that moment,
I want a great time next time.
So, yeah.
No, I said I don't agree that it could be embarrassing in the future or whatever, because Dan, if you own the fact that you made a decision and you had a good time, then you made the decision and you had a good time.
Listen,
there are certain things that I may never do again, but I do not regret doing it.
Yes, something you gotta do. Yeah, but I'll be Caspered again. And when I am Caspered again, I'll just be like, at least I'm prepared for it.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is now, Casper is our friendliest ghost. He is actually the friendliest ghost you've ever seen. What up, Casper reference?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Podcast.
Listen, Giselle, you're showing your nerd.
I'm okay with it. I am okay with showing my nerd. Once I don't show anything else.
But yeah, on a serious though, Ro, don't regret it. And even if Casper is back again and is friendly again and you feel like you want to ramp in the shop, then do you. Just know what you're doing and,
Now I'm going in there with
sense. For exactly what it is. And if it is that, in that moment, that's what you want to do it.
And in the moment,
I mean,
that is exactly what I wanted to do. It was fun.
It says nothing about you. You don't want something that isn't there. Don't do that. But if it is that in that moment you figure this is the experience I want to have right now, then do what you want to do.
B, you refuse to say hi to me?
Oh, sorry. I was watching Jans put a prayer.
Oh, I feel like are we gonna finish updating? Then what else gonna update before we
I don't have any updates.
I don't think I have any updates.
I'm dry. What's happening? Just what's happening in my
life?
We have to ask her. Because the memories on either of us
is the worst.
I need to Rohan.
Y'all went to your Karaku trip.
We haven't spoken one-on-one in a while.
Y'all went on this wonderful girls' Karaku trip.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh shit, for real. Like none
Honestly,
of us
y'all,
to
I
talk
cannot
about
take
that.
any of y'all anywhere.
That is very true. And once you know that and we know that, then we're fine.
Never fun.
But
So we
the
went
girls,
to when it was fun.
it was so much fun. The girls took me to Karaku on my first time, and I've been here for at least 15 years, guys. So let's talk about that to the people that were in my life earlier. Right. So yeah, I went to Karaku for the first time with my girlfriends, including Monique and Amy.
Big up you, Monique. Big up you, Amy. Monique, go and stand by the wall.
Yeah, Monique was put
they
on timeout.
On timeout from
not they. I am. But for good reason. I just threatened to kill Monique in her sleep.
I took on the role of designated adult.
She did a good job, y'all. Y'all will be very proud of her.
I was the driver. Well, Ro was my co-pilot.
Yeah,
you know, we took turns
together.
She was the navigator.
Sober days, you know, there was a day when I was allowed to not get drunk, but if you know me, fall asleep. I was allowed to fall asleep, which is basically it, you know, because
we had a good time. We had a really good time. It was really nice. It was for my birthday, but earlier because of accommodations and so on. But it was really sweet. In terms of touristy things, we did not do a lot of touristy things. However, we had such a really good time.
It was relaxing.
We had so much fun. We played this game, Baha. Oh, geez.
We played Smash, Marry, Kill.
And each time the choices were terrible.
We can't share the choices because you know, we don't really want to offend.
Excuse me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we don't want to offend.
Yeah, because it was
with the way that we ranked people, but it was hilarious, and I just kept making the stakes so hard. Like I paired them, I gave them an option. That option went from the bottom of the pile all the way to marry. Listen, my engineering of the choices.
It was good.
Some of my best work.
Love it.
You know, we could be honest about that. I think that the choice that we had that was would I be able to talk about that one? No, okay.
I don't think.
Whatever, however it was.
Awesome, you know, regional celebrities.
Yeah.
Best
went from
regional
celebrity. Went from kill all the way to marry based on how she worked that combination of people.
Listen.
We even did friends, like we did people that we actually know.
Baha, some of my best work.
Yeah. You would have been proud, B. You would have been proud.
Damn. Listen, y'all will have to send me that on the side.
Oh, yeah, we'll tell you. But I killed some of my real close friends. I killed some of my real close friends.
They had to go. They had to.
Yeah, because you can't give that combination of people and then like
no.
When a Rasta man's involved.
Oh Lord, listen.
Ayana did one with 3 Rasta man. Do you know what kind of death
She was like, I choose death. I take it.
No, for the one with the 3 Rasta men, I actually had to choose, but there was one that a combination of people that Ayana chose, and I was like, I'll kill myself.
Yeah, I'll kill myself. I must say, it really was some of my
best work.
It was, she did really good work there. And to be real fair, because Monique is Fort Knox secret school, we're trying to get your business out there. And I really had to put like people together, but it really wasn't working. I just believe Monique does lie. I think Monique does lie.
Oh, Monique.
Daryl, I want you to put this in a clip. Giselle Monique does lie.
Oh God.
lie.
But I love her. We had a really
easy, and that is why I had to take Monique under my wing during this trip because Giselle, would I kill her?
No, because Monique was doing shopping this sometimes, damn. She was doing shopping. You all have to admit Monique was doing shopping this sometimes.
I don't know.
I love her.
That's so nice and sweet.
She is. She's the sweetest.
Giselle just unmannerly.
Nice,
So,
sweet, and
I had
fantastic.
to put her on timeout sometimes just to save her life.
But it was a really lovely trip. I was very emotional about it after because, like, people do nice things to me, but never that nice. And it was really, really lovely. And I really have to also thank, we have to thank the people in Karaku who made the experience like much better too. So you know yourselves, because I ain't
Big
call
up
nobody
Bogle's
name.
Roundhouse.
Big up,
I
yes,
love
big up
Bogle's
Bogle's
Roundhouse.
It's a
Roundhouse.
lovely, beautiful, very quaint accommodation. It's
Big
a
up
family
Rocky.
business. Big up Rocky.
Big up
No.
Rocky.
Dog.
No.
Rocky
No,
stole Rohan's clothes.
What was the other doggy's name? The older one.
Oh, Rocky's a
Scout.
dog. Okay.
Rocky's a dog.
I
Rocky's
not
a
seen
dog.
that
I
post.
saw a
Our
video
place.
of him a couple weeks ago. He was the first time I went, he was humping my leg at the breakfast table. Remember I sent you all a video of that, I think.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Rocky came to our apartment, our cute little bungalow, came into me and Ayana's room where we were cuddling and sleeping so sweetly. And then when I woke up to tinkle, I stepped on my clothes and I was like, my clothes were in my bag. And then I looked out and my clothes were laden.
But that was the second time, Ro. Remember
that was the second time. The first time
before that, the spirit of Jah woke up in that morning.
Not inner.
Yo, for whatever reason, I woke up and decided, let me go outside. I feel like I went to pee because that was something to do, but whatever it was, that I just went outside and then started peeping around, and I saw a little shadow. And there was Mr. Rocky hiding behind the chair. When he see me and I see him, he just grabbed Rohan's shoe and dash out. Yo, see me running behind this dog. Luckily, their daughter was there. But he brought it back eventually. But he was just so sweet about it. Like, he was so sweet.
He was sweet. We were trying to keep him out.
World's like,
we were
not
trying
really.
to keep him out. So I was kind of like brushing him with a broom, and he thought it was a game. So he was trying to take the broom from me to go with it. But it wasn't our broom. It was the broom of the place. I didn't want him to destroy it, but we literally had to let him get distracted by the broom so we could make a barricade so that he could not come in. Did he come in? Of course he did.
Listen, don't be discouraged, people listening. Don't be discouraged to go to.
Yeah, he's sweet.
He's sweet, and he's usually locked up. It's just when we were there, he was loose more often because it was just us. Yeah. We were the only guests there, and we told them that we didn't mind him. But otherwise,
he's a puppy too. He's a puppy, and the accompanying dog, also a Rottweiler. Both Rottweilers, is older. So he didn't have time for his puppy games. So he was just looking for people to play with, and he knew that we were loving on him and stuff too. So he just wanted to play.
It was all
so, but yeah, Bogle's Roundhouse, 10 out of 10. Yeah. It was a really lovely experience. We had a good time. We drank together. We had really nice conversations. We went roaming. It was really sweet. So thank you guys so much for that. And I think that we could do it again once B and the rest of us are back in the island.
That would be nice.
That'd be great.
It's important to just take girl trips.
I feel like there was something I was gonna talk about and then I forgot. Oh, the trip to and from Karaku. My friends learned something very important about me.
We learned it about you. We just didn't realize it was that serious.
I'm a professional traveler. I will shut down and log out, and hell water could break loose and I will sleep. The boat could have sink. I would have slept. I tucked myself in a corner. I folded up my body and I held on with one hand because the waves were really waving. I just held on with that one hand, put on my mask and my shades, and that was it. I was out.
Yo,
When I woke up, we
Monique
went
busy
Cancun.
vomiting, right?
Oh.
Monique busy throwing up. I am there sitting down like, this is what this is. Okay, maybe I can check the flight next time.
I just think Ron explaining it well enough. B, we see air, and I traveled in the nighttime, right? So they would have seen what's going on around them and maybe felt it maybe a little bit better. Me and Amy traveled in the evening, and the boat kind of left us later. It was dark, and all you felt was air, and then the crashing bottom of the water. You felt hell and heaven.
It was so.
And each time it was scary. I hold on. I don't know if Amy was hearing me, but I was holding on, praying. God probably was like, this girl again.
Were you sitting up top or inside?
I was sitting up top because I get seasick. I get motion, like moving my head up and down. So we popped two little.
I did not miss that, Giselle. I am with you in Christ. I saw
it. Jesus.
I mean, Ro, you really just
I heard it and I saw it. Yo,
yeah.
Jill.
You really just set yourself up for that.
I'm not working out, guys.
Okay.
I don't do it. Is quite a workout as well, eh?
I haven't worked out like that in a long time. Shut up. My heart. Anyway, I held on to Amy, crying out to the Lord, saying, Lord, let me make it to my friends and let me make it back home to my family. It is Christmas. They cannot bury me. They cannot. I am dramatic enough, but me in the one crisis of both, I don't like traveling in general. I don't like the air. I don't like the water. I don't like it. It's too many unknowns. I don't have any control over it. I'm not even a very controlling person. So not having like control on like my surroundings and what's happening. Meanwhile, the men around are, whoa, yes,
I can imagine. I could picture Rohan crying.
I experienced none of this. That ride could not have been better for me. When I woke up, we were careful. I didn't know people were dying around me.
Yeah, people were literally dying around Ayana. Monique had to leave her seat to go, and she had to throw up because it was really rough. Rain. I mean, you were awake when the rain fell. When you slept through the rain, it wasn't that bad. I only moved because I was directly under one of those jutting out thingies that was actually falling on my clothes, and I had on like a light pants. I didn't want to have no wet stains on that shit. But I moved across, and next to me, a little boy who was sleeping got up and threw up, and I was like, behind me, a little girl was throwing up too, and I was like, but on the side of me, these men standing up drinking beers, and I'm like, how? Even if you
frequent flyers, yo,
those are the professionals.
How? And they're standing up, they're standing up, right? It wasn't deal with down that way. It wasn't that bad.
There are two ways to deal with a rough boat ride or travel in general. Listen, y'all know I have become an expert in 18-hour flights. Like I was coming home every 2 minutes. For those who don't know, I lived for a short period in China, and I was coming home all the time and for any reason. There are two ways to travel. You either sleep or you drink. Those are your two paths.
Yeah, either you drink on the boat,
or you drink. And if you know you're not a drinker, then you best be a sleeper.
You have to sleep, yeah. Yep. No, but I mean the ride up in the daytime in the morning it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as what Rohan said she experienced in the night. But the ride coming back down wasn't so bad.
Y'all slept. It was pretty hectic. And I was telling Ayana today, I was like, there were two things that was really happening. Well, no, actually there was more than two. There were several things happening. One, the gentleman that came in with the group,
yes, he was
so drunk.
Saucy, baby. Yeah. Like he was not very clear. And he was saying,
it wasn't okay.
I was like, the whole time, I'm like, please, Lord, don't let this man vomit because it will fly on my face. I cannot. But he kept like chugging soda and then trying to make extremely loud burps. And I wanted to just shove my hand in his mouth.
He was embarrassing the people he was with for
He
sure.
was actually embarrassing.
Oh,
They
no.
were just trying to distract everyone from him.
Everyone from it. Yeah, they were like, oh, ha, ha, ha. But they were all like pink. Bless their little hearts. So that's the one thing that was happening. Secondly, was the fact that the water was extremely rough. And like, now I'm seeing the water because I've only really traveled in the evenings to Carriacou in the last 2 years, right? And I've never actually had to see the water because like that makes me very sick. But watching the water and how rough it was and how deep we were going in the bottom of the ocean and coming back up, I was like, oh my God. So I started praying from time. And me and God was like, girl, you again. And I was like, yeah, bro, it's me. I gotta pray. I gotta make sure you get us home safe, yo. Like, that's it. And then when we finally got to like better water, there were birds who turned their rear towards us. And the person next to me was like, Ole, if that bird shit the ass is grass. And I was like,
Yo, them birds is really
the bird had its ass spread to us. Like, y'all didn't see it. I was watching straight to the bird's booty hole. Like, just there.
Yo, I don't know none of this shit. Like, I didn't know I slept.
Like, I could only relate to, you know, the trips when I've been awake. And so I'm familiar with the birds. However, this particular trip, after assessing the conditions of the voyage, obviously, I went in airplane mode. I just shut down. And when I woke up again, I was in Grenada. It was smooth sailing for me.
I had a good time. I went to the bathroom one time, and because we had drinks before, and of course I offered to drink somebody. I think I offered to drink Amy's extra drink that she didn't enjoy. And so I was like real nice in my head. I was like, hee hee. So I needed to use the bathroom, and I came back, and either I listened to music and fell asleep or just fell asleep. And then at a certain point, I woke up and Ayana was uncomfortably folding herself on this chair, and she lay down on me, and that was it for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
That was it.
Y'all have your prayer warrior. Just bring up.
We knew that you had us, girl.
I was like, this is not going down. Grenada in one piece, amen. And that is how
what else we wanted to talk about tonight?
We just wanted to talk about vibes. Like, that's what we've been, connecting with friends.
I feel like we
talked about that platonic friendships.
We did platonic friendships and stuff like that. It's very important to me, like I said. Once I let you into my space, you're in my space forever until you're not, so it's really good. Like, I talk to B on the FaceTimes or the WhatsApps.
Mm-hmm.
I talk to these bitches on the FaceTimes continuously.
Excuse me? The last time I checked, you don't answer my calls.
You said that I wouldn't hear about it again, eh?
Oh, sorry.
That's the pettiness that she said she
not. The pettiness that she said she left.
She said that she ain't doing.
You know what? I got caught slipping.
That's okay. Apparently, my modus operandi is to catch people. Rohan lying. But to be very upfront, on my birthday, Ayana, knowing my condition from the night before, which I cannot tell you exactly how it was because I was gone because I did absolutely too much and I have no problem with it. Ayana lovingly brought me coconut water and a roti.
Oh.
But I was on the phone. So how my apartment is, my front door and my bedroom door was closed. I was actually talking to Rohan at the time. I saw the call and I just said I would call her back. I didn't hear that she was outside knocking on my door. And I did not see the other calls that she made. They did not actually come up. And I have said this to Rohan multiple times. I see somebody's calling, but I cannot see who it is. Anyway, So she just left it with the shop upstairs. She was very upset that I didn't answer the call because she called me a number of times.
Hold on. What's more upsetting is that
she
while
called Rohan.
She called me and I said, Giselle, let me call you back and speak to Jan. Let me make this a three-way.
Yeah, that's what happened.
She got to the phone.
Yeah. And you know what?
I was like, you know what? This bitch had a good ass time last night, and I know she ass drunk. So let me make sure she gets some lunch and some coconut water. So she
is friend
hydrated, and she had the audacity to ignore my calls.
That is
and
friend.
I did apologize.
She likes more ways than one. You see if she likes more, because that's also when we found out we had COVID. Like, what's around then?
So like I did apologize a number of times.
I accept her apology, internet. I do, but
yeah.
I had to bring it back. I had to bring it back so that y'all could get the update.
Yeah. It's okay to throw the talk. Yeah, it's okay to throw the talk. That day I threw up everything. I had one crick. I didn't eat the roti until the next day.
One crick.
I had one crick, right? And if you're not from the Caribbean, Cricks is a brand of crackers that we have. CRIX. I had one singular crick, and I threw that up as well, right? And I had to eat the roti that she brought for me the other day. It was very well stored. I did not get shitten, so don't worry about it. The roti stayed there until I was able to eat it. Like, I was a total mess. But anybody who was at my birthday celebration, thank you. I had a good fucking time. And for the second time that year, I had to call people the next day and say, what tell you? Because I was...
Oh, Lord. Internet, we apologize.
Why it had to be like this? Why it had to be like this, Henry Kissinger? Why had to be like this, Henry Kissinger?
Exactly why, because they don't send for me.
They didn't see that. The people listening didn't see the kisses that I was sending for you. Listen, that's all Rohan do for Christmas, isn't it? That's all Rohan was doing whole Christmas.
Listen, these lips are luscious, okay?
Listen, 2022?
Yes, 2022.
No, don't put any parentheses there. No, say it properly. 2022, not 2022.
I can't do the second round.
I can't do that second round.
Y'all realize
infinite rounds of things.
Girl will have like coming up on the, on the little animation where it's like she's walking up these books and it's like this.
I didn't see her this year.
I didn't see it once. People were like, no expectations for
you know that girl who's leaving behind baggage, but she's also she's also going up towards things. Have not seen her.
I have not seen her.
She has no expectations for this year. She just riding the wave.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like we've given the people the updates that they asked for, they didn't ask for, they needed, and they didn't need it all.
I mean, guys, all of it. If you've been listening to us so far, we really hope that you've been enjoying the show. We've been enjoying creating this content. It's been, I would say, honestly, just as fun as we expected, but maybe a bit more work than we thought. But it's been great. It's been a learning experience. And, I think I want to continue doing this. I mean, girls, I love y'all. And we are funny. A lot of us are like Rohan is funny on the internet. Jizzy is funny on the internet. I'm not really funny on the internet, but this has been fun. It's been fun to, share my little jokes with y'all because, I am shady, as you've learned, and I say things as you probably
poultry.
Anybody who knows Bahan, has been around Bahan, knows that, Bahan just be saying things. She might not be saying it as loud, but she just saying things. And you may miss that from her social media feed. But
no, we get from the socials, but B?
If y'all didn't know. No, y'all know. She just be saying things.
Even now, I don't know why she's behaved so quiet when we
record. Well, I'm here and listen to your updates.
Yeah, but
And Baha, you've been preparing for wedding and stuff. How do you feel? You're going to be a married woman,
I
and when we say
know.
be
once
honest,
again, blink twice if
you
you're trying
can't
to get
say
out.
me too.
No, I mean, no, we're excited. We're a month away. I am it's been very stressful to everyone that's going to get married, go to the court, get married, and have a big party with your friends after. I'm just kidding. No, we're super excited, just doing the little things. We got our wedding rings
I'm
this week.
super
So
excited.
I'm excited to celebrate with everyone. We were just talking about, I think before we started, the amount of alcohol we have to buy for the week. And yeah, we're excited to have everybody in one, well, mostly everybody in one place. Giselle. I know, I understand.
Like a little like Zoom place for her.
But I'm excited. I
I'm
know, like,
mostly looking forward in a month. I'm mostly looking forward to be able to say that Bahar is my favorite Friday.
yes. Who say changing
No,
my
but
name
that's
though?
true.
Bahar,
Name change pending.
favorite.
I am excited to say that too. I didn't think about it before, but
Oh,
you will actually become
that
my
would warrant the
favorite.
name change then, actually.
That you will become my favorite pseudo Friday. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I know, like, we're planning to keep the wedding festivities part of the podcast as well. So excited for everyone to be virtually invited to what the shenanigans will keep up. I know at least Ro will be having the camera out and doing things. I'm going to be putting Ro and Jans to work. So,
Yep.
but yeah.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm working on it. I haven't left you completely yet. I'm going, but also,
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
as long as life doesn't life,
It's
life
okay.
Because you'll be there with us FaceTime. So don't worry.
I know that, but like y'all leaving me unsupervised for like at least 10 days.
No. We're leaving people in charge. Amy, you're in charge.
Not Monique.
No, yeah, I thought it was gonna be Monique, but no, Monique.
No, Amy is probably better suited for this challenge.
Amy's the best person to be in charge of her.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. All right.
I agree.
She can't be left unsupervised. Yeah.
But I'm excited the way the podcast is going to come out too. I know we have a lot of fun stuff planned, and I'm glad that we all got our little refresher. I think we needed a little relaxation over the holidays, bring our best self to everybody. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I think that we should ask you guys to like tell us what you want to hear from us at some point. At some point, let us know. Engage with us, follow us again, because that's what we need y'all to do. straightnochaser.podcast.
Ask us questions, suggest topics.
Tell us things
about your random dating scenarios, but also it can be outside of that,
Tell us things that you want to hear us talk about more. We tend to talk about us and friendships and just navigating interpersonal relationships. But if you want to hear something from us, let us know. As much as we talk a lot of shit, we're very intelligent females.
We promise.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And like we have a wide range. So talk to us, tell us what you want to hear from us, and we will make it happen for you. If you want to see us do surgery, Dan, we're doing surgery.
I don't know about that. No?
I don't know about that.
I have the alcohol shakes.
You all see I'm blind, right? Like, I'm wearing glasses, and I still be looking like this at my screen.
It just don't work out. We can't do that.
I mean, I have 20/20 vision. My eye doctor has actually told me that I see more than I'm supposed to, but seasonally I can't see. So
what?
Doctor said that makes sense.
I'll understand.
She's seen more, yeah.
Seasonally I can't see, so
that makes sense too.
Yeah, and also I have chronic fall asleep.
Yeah.
I would like to have chronic rasta, man.
Listen,
that
is a great
time to wrap it up. Who's closing us out?
Great way for me to segue off into like just ending the way we started with our intentions going forward. I mean, we did joke around and say things, but what really are your intentions for this year, ladies? 2022, no pause. What in the simplest way, how can you say how the direction or the energy that you, not energy, but energy that you want to have for this year?
I think we should start with Bahar because one of her big milestones is coming up first.
Well, it sounds like a play on words. I was going to say intention. Everything with intention.
Okay.
Right? Anything that you do is with intention. So if I don't have intent towards it, it's not meant for me.
So straight intentions only.
Mm-hmm.
Straight intention.
Love that.
Nice.
I like
Rohan.
I don't know if I can put it into like the straight no whatever, but my goal this year is to finish everything up that I have to finish up and open my restaurant. I'm really excited.
I'm excited. The painting's coming along so beautifully.
Right?
Oh my god! I will like I'll probably like do little snippets and like put it on my socials if you want to see that too.
Please.
But yeah, so I'm very excited about it. And so that's like my main goal for this year, and to just really bring something to Grenada that like people would enjoy, you know. And my other intention is just be truly open to romantic love.
I love that for you.
I'm open. I'm open to it.
I feel like I've been nagging about that for a couple of years now. So
like,
I'm very happy about that for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna open my heart to it because
Good.
I tried in the past and then I shut down and I'm like, men are trash. But I'm trying to not even like put that energy out either.
Good. I love that.
I love it for you too.
TMs.
I actually sat and I made my intentions for the year. I read it. I told Rohan what they were. But like B said, all of them had the word to be intentional and successful in doing everything that I had to. So there is a lot on my list, but it boils down to self-love and self-care, productivity in like my professional life, maintaining this, maintaining these friendships and projects with like creative people. And because I wrote it down, I already had a phone call about one of those things, and I was like, yo, we really have to look at how that works out when we actually are intentional about putting down what we want and maintaining the friendships that I have and maintaining my relationship with my family. And like Rohan said, being open to romantic love and not just being open to people coming into your life. But that's not forefront, because that me time, that being intentional about me and pushing me forward is definitely on my list for 2020.
Yes. Jans?
Yes. So my goal for 2022 is a bit, I guess, a bit difficult to explain because there's a lot that I want to do, but there also is not much that I want to do either. I think it's just a refining of where I am right now in my life. And I guess intention is a good word, but it's just a lot of the times, like I've been an overachiever for so long that sometimes focusing on perfection sometimes limits it kind of blocks your blessing because you don't allow things to just naturally flow. And although I am someone that I would say generally just goes with the flow, and I'm very okay with spontaneity and stuff like that, I just realized that instead of looking towards the next thing that I want to do and I want to accomplish, to just kind of refine the things that I have going on right now. The things that I feel like, is this a blessing? Because sometimes it's a blessing you haven't uncovered it as yet. It's an opportunity that you have access to. If it is that you just give it more time and effort, that sort of thing. So just maximizing the opportunities that I currently have around and in front of me, and not feeling the need to tackle a new thing. Like I have a lot of things that I could just be revisiting, refining, working on things that maybe I've put down that I need to pick back up, things that have been on the back burner, and then just also appreciating the progress that I've already made. So not so much, I'm not trying to do anything new. I'm trying to just continue refining what I already have going on in a very intentional way, I guess that word.
Love that. I love that too.
And I also want to do some big girl stuff. You know, I want to, like, it struck me in a big way the other day that I'm an adult. Like the weight of the word, like, you can't call on nobody. Like, it's you. You had to be able to do it for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's scary, you know? And depending on your family dynamics, you might feel this responsibility to maybe, I don't know, to either maintain legacies that have been built before you or to be the one that creates a new direction for your family. You know, there's just this pressure, this feeling like, yo, everyone has bums in their family. And you just like, I don't want to be the bum. I don't want to be that one that didn't do something. And it's just balancing the pressure of feeling like you need to, and also recognizing that with intention and consistency, you also can. So it's just balancing the two. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think this is a good way to end it and just, remind the people to listen and follow our page. Because we all like used intention, and like we will be more intentional about posting and keeping the engagement and keeping the page going, even if we're not recording, or like just engaging more on the page, because I think it's something that we really need to work on, and we will be doing it. That is what we're doing this year. We're gonna grow this, and we're gonna make it everything that y'all expected and more, what we expected and more, and that's our plan.
Once again, Happy New Year, guys, and thanks for listening.
New Year. Blessings to you for the new year.
Follow us on Instagram. Jizzy, this you're very fluent in this.
Thank you.
Take it away, Jiz.
All right, so you're going to follow us on Instagram at straightnochaser.podcast, and then you click the link in our bio. Linktree is going to take you to your preferred streaming platform. We have Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Music. And of course, you can see our beautiful faces on the YouTube Straight No Chaser podcast. We want to thank Doc Vision for the editing and for the marrying of our beautiful friend Bahar. Also, Bahar, please continue to blink if you want to get out. But, thank you, Doc. And Daryl has been putting up with a lot of our shenanigans, trust and believe. So thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Please tell the people that we put up with his shenanigans too. B called me the other day, and this man was like, can you hurry this up? Like, we're out. And I was like,
yeah. I apologize for that.
I personally love Daryl. I love him. So, I love his shenanigans too. Anything that he has done to you be like embarrassing wise, I probably egged him on to do it. Yeah,
I know he'd be telling me, sending the voice notes. So.
And then, of course, big up to the people who can't be here, but they're here in spirit. So we do have to say hi to Smugs Fitz, Smugs Brina. We have to say hi to Dr. Amanda. And I've been getting messages for Dr. Amanda for our last episode.
Oh,
people love her and they love the advice that she's given, and they're looking for more. So Dr. Amanda, girl, maybe you should be on here more often when you got the time off, because people want to hear from you. And of course to Kemi, and it's a hard time right now, but we send our love to you as well. And guys, so we want to see more of you, and people want to see more of you, and just more of us in general.
Yeah.
Yes, if I could have paid you, I would have paid you. That was beautiful.
You know what? Tell the people on the outside to hire me. I can do this professionally.